Hi everybody, it's James and welcome back to TGWPIS FC. I told you we would do like a end of show thing and get Ipswich FA Cup quarterfinal. Ipswich, who beat Man United, mind you. Where are they right now? They're 19th in the championship and they beat Manchester City 1-0. Our boy McCracken getting the goal in the first minute, and then they held on. So, wow. Okay. I'm giving you this game, and then we're going to find the game where we hopefully win the championship. That all being said, we have had a rotten run of form after the Peterborough game. We've had 2 draws in a row, both of them at home, both of them against, I think it's like 23rd Wickham and 10th place Burton. So not the best for us. I accidentally hit select too many times, but we'll look at the team to see it in a second. It's the team you know and love. So yeah, and then we've got 3rd place Cardiff next. The team for this game is Martinez and Go, Moraz, Gillum, Penham, Speak, Aesir, who's back after 5 games away. Nathan Woods. Nathan Smith comes in because we needed a different change, and Woods goes back to being a deep line playmaker. Richie DeCock, Pedro Valderrama, and Dejan Filipovic. If I'm thinking about, Dejan has garnered interest from other teams, 15 other teams to be exact. So what I've decided to do is I offered him a new contract, doubling his wages from £250 to £500 a week, and I put in a minimum fee release clause of £500 million. So, which he accepted, and we're just going to see now when he signs the deal. We're extending his contract, getting him on a £500 million release clause. If somebody wants to pay that kind of money for him, we will definitely let him go. But at the same time, I'm going to say no. If anybody ever says anything to me about, he goes, oh, but I wanted to leave the team. Hey, listen, you got a £500 million release clause. That's what you can leave the team for. Because you signed the paperwork, and nobody can say anything to me because you're 18, and it's not me taking advantage of a minor. Because of the you had an agent help you as well. So, perfect. There you go. Happy to see it. Happy to have that done. And we move. By the way, Pedro, my boy Pedro scores a goal. He hasn't been scoring of late, and maybe it's the new patch. That's some quick tiki-taka play around there. But who knows? We also have put counterattacking back on for us. Oh, that is a beautifully sprayed ball out here to Acer. What is it with this team in the FA Cup? We're going to have to lose at some point in this competition. By the way, Smith, with an absolute beauty of a pass, Acer to Filipovic, 1 touch it to Pedro. Pedro slots it home. His second goal, 34th of the season, I think it's now for him. So he's got a 5-minute double. That's always nice to have. By the way, also for the bench, it was Barre, Lamprey, Gorn, Carnes, McCurdy, Sutton, and Cantarno. Cantarno, who hasn't played a lot, but he's also been injured a lot recently, so we've been trying to nurse that through. Look at the teams that are left in this. Arsenal, Watford, who are in championship. Chelsea, Manchester United, Corby, Liverpool, and then us and Ipswich. Which is, this was the Man City game. It would have been a completely different game. Coas, Dewsbury, Amman. I'd also just like to play a FA Cup game now where we actually play. Oh no. We're up 3-0. Things are going easy. We're going to do a quick change here. Or a change after the highlight. Beautiful ball through, by the way. Acer. Edit instructions. Right now. Can I tell him ease off tackles? We're going to tell him to ease off tackles, because we all know what he loves to do in these kind of games. Do not dive into a tackle, Acer. If you dive into a tackle, I am selling you. That's just it. You're done with this team. You'll never play in England again, as far as I can, as much as I can help it. Absolute scenes. Moraz. Okay, immediately changed now. Filipovic has assisted Moraz, and we have a fourth. This is actually a good test game for us as well. Number one, I'm glad that we're getting back on track. That is a huge deal for us. But also, I'm going to get back on track. But this is a team that we could obviously be facing in the championship if we get promoted. So it's a kind of a good feel game of where we can be, what we could be doing. Stakak comes in, finds Acer. Can he get a nice cross in? He can. Pedro's there. Pedro has a first half hat trick. Acer comes back, gets an assist. You can just breathe. I don't think they can turn around 5 goals. I don't think, but crazier things have happened. League One sides have beaten Spurs. That is a hat trick for Pedro. It is Filipovic with a goal, Filipovic with 2 assists, Pedro with an assist, and then Moraz with a goal, and then Acer with an assist. All right. I don't have to yell at you guys today. Happy with the numbers of shots on target. Keep it going. Let's go into a football. I think this is big money, or decent money, as Jackson Seton scores from a near post free kick. I mean, difficult to say if Martinez should have done better. Zia has put Corby ahead. Arsenal has gone ahead for Almeida's own goal, and Chelsea and United are 0-0. Smith, beautiful ball through here. Acer's going to collect this. Look for the cross, whips it in. Pedro's at the back post. That found its way in for Pedro's fourth. I mean, what more do you need to say at this point? It's when Acer plays, he's good. It's just he hasn't been playing because he's been suspended. Beautifully whipped ball. I mean, how he tucks that into the top corner, you just don't know. I wonder if I play you as a Caballero, that'd be better since you're a deep line playmaker. Since like he's a Metzala stuttering up, but now you're a Metzala stuttering down. Well, let's see. Can't hurt, right? Might as well try. I mean, when you're up 6-1, you can kind of experiment here. Greaves, Armin, Cosper Dewberry, ball over the top, finds Vincent Young. We're gonna push him wide. Yes, we are. Williams, Connor, Kozer, Dewberry, Williams again. I mean, that post has been our friend here. Don't like highlights here, guys. Can we like stop that? Woods. DeCock goes deep into that, but that's fine. Smith, Valderrama, tries to find DeCock, doesn't get there. Seton's on his way now. Hewitt's there. Chris Hewitt gets a goal. Wow, this is interesting now. I'm going to demand more from the guys. That doesn't get a reaction from them. Not the one that I liked, at least. They've gone a lot wider. And I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because I think attacking is the best way to go forward. Though Speak is having a bad game, so we will pull him for Gorn. Also, Filipovic can come out for Elias and this, and we're just going to change the strikers up a little bit. There we go. Rest the strikers. Get Sutton and Cantano on. Sutton can be and has been big for us in the past. And, yeah, just see what we can do, if anything, for the next couple minutes. Keep the pressure on. Keep the energy levels up. Walsh will send this ball deep. Gillum wins the header. Esner does something with it. I thought he was going to pick this guy's pocket. We're really going to give up a third goal here? That's what we're going to do? That's what we're going to do. It's not been good, guys. Acer again on the side, pulls it back here, finds Sutton. To Woods, it's blocked, but DeCock is there. And we gain a ball back. A goal back. We did a football. A football has been done. I mean, this is going to be one of the craziest scores of the weekend. For definite sure. And Mbappe has put Man United ahead of Chelsea. So right now, if everything's all honors, it's going to be Arsenal, Man United, Corby, and TGWPIS FC in the FA Cup quarterfinals. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. And we're going to have to see the draw. All right, there you go. Win's a win, but we need to raise our performance levels. But we're gonna have to talk about that second half. It wasn't good enough. I think they'll agree. Moraz doesn't believe so, but the rest of the team is assured about that. They get that. Cantano isn't either, but I think we're trying to sell him. So I really don't care what he thinks or where he thinks he could be going or what's going on there. Pedro was great. He had 4 goals. Filipovic, DeCock, all chipping in. £367,000. That is huge for us. I am definitely going to have to... See, I'm waiting as long as I can to give Pedro a new contract. Like, I really want to wait to the end of the season. Because once it comes in, I should be able to, like, get away with offering other players out. Also, international break, too. Nice. Which is really good for us. Because we're actually going to be able to rest our players for a little bit. The 11, at least the ones that aren't going on international duty. Jordan Perriman and Elias Quintero both happy with whatever my comments were. All right, let's see the draw. I mean, it's Corby, Arsenal, or Manchester United. Or Arsenal and they drew that? It's the Corby Derby again. El Corbico. And we're doing this in Wembley too. Oh boy. Defense 2. Kenneth Mangle turns professional. Perfect. He signed that contract. That's great. That's going to be a little bit of a problem, but we'll work on that. Fairly susceptible to injuries. Beautiful, beautiful thing going on here. All right. So I will see you guys for maybe Cardiff, if that's the game. But yeah, in a sec. So we're back versus Cardiff. Yep. Back versus Cardiff. And what does that mean for us? Well, our task remains simple. We win our match, we will be promoted. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and win the match. Cardiff are 3rd in the league. We have players missing and tired due to international breaks. So we have a little bit of a makeshift back line. Pernin, Lamprey, Dunsmore, Martinez, Acer, Speak, Woods, McCarty. They wanted to bring Smith in, but Smith is inconsistent and doesn't like big games. And I would think that this is a big game. So Ali McCurdy comes in, but Dukak, Filipovic, and Valderrama get the start. As for our boy, Dejan, he has signed his new contract. He is on £500 a week. He is a $500 million release clause. He is still wanted by 14 teams, but I will be denying all of them unless the board forced me to sell him, which they shouldn't because we have enough money. Benches, Ryan, Barr, Goran, Cantarno, or Ginaldo, Carlos, Smith, Cantarno, and Sutton. Let's go out and do a football. We win, we're promoted. And that means the next episode will be the Corby Town match in the FA Cup semi-final. And if we win that, then it will be this FA Cup final, which I doubt we and season review. If it not, it would be the Corby Town match and then the season review. Because if we're promoted, winning the title is winning the title is winning the title. Now, if I remember correctly, Cardiff gave us a tough game at the beginning of the season. So this is going to be something interesting for us. We already have they've already had 2 shots on us. And the fact that I don't have 2 of my 3 starting center backs also speaks a little bit to this as well. But we did break out of our draw form with that nice big win against Ipswich. And Ipswich obviously is a stronger side than Cardiff. But Cardiff have been in the Championship before, and Ipswich have been down in League One before. So, yeah. There's that. I wonder if a draw does anything for us. It just probably means that we get promoted in a different match. So we don't play Posh, as Penman has been booked. Okay, well, that happens. And a game where, okay, now we're starting to get some shots on goal here, which is good. Woods is showing a little bit of wear and tear. Oh, why'd you have to go all the way up there to Pedro? You had like all 3 of the center backs wide open. It's all right. Martinez is there. Dunsmore, Lamprey, McCurdy, Dunsmore. Has McCurdy got the armband today? No, Koch has the armband. Filipovic can't win the header there, and Clark is on the ball here. Lamprey, a good step forward there. Dunsmore finds Speak. He's going to burst through here. Nice run by Speak. Filipovic at the back post, and there's our boy Dijon. Celebrates with the away fans. Absolutely delightful play, and I would agree with him. Speak has a wonderful goal. I think he's our second highest assister now. I think Koch is number 1 right now, but Speak is number 2 for sure with the amount of balls he whips in. That was a wonderful bit of play from us too. And though possession-wise we've been better, shots-wise we haven't. So, oh, good. And it's good to see our left side of our defense has decided to pick up yellow cards. At least the right side is playing well. And Filipovic is I don't think he's that tall, but he is a danger in the air for sure. And you would say that is not against the run of play as far as we've been playing. Show everybody who did that. Can I just select you and say, need to calm down and avoid being sent off. You have to calm down and avoid being sent off. I've warned them. I really can't afford. I mean, if Acer gets sent off, it's insane. He would have been this 3rd red card of the year. He's only played half a year with us. I'm still not sure about him. We may have to look for a more permanent solution in the summer for a left back. This is in front of 25,000 people too, by the way. Now Woods is on a yellow as well. And I worry about Woods and Acer here. So Acer is going to come off for Barr. Woods is going to come off for... Really? I want Smith just because he's more composed. But I'll put him there, and I'll put McCurdy there. Graham Ryan is our vice captain. Just protect the yellow cards. It's essentially what we do. So if anybody else gets sent off, if anybody's going to get sent off now, it's either going to be due to a straight red or it's going to be due to because they've got 2 more yellows. It's all about protecting, and as we say that, Speak picks up a yellow card. They don't make this easy, do they? And I've used all my subs, so that's scary. Bagan to Rawls, to Sparks, to Bagan, to Rawls, back at Hidomeli. Perfect. Barry can easily collect this without any pressure. Gets it to Martinez, gets it to Dunsmore, gets it to Speak. We can look to break out here. Gets it back here to Dunsmore. McCurdy. Beautiful ball over the top. Ali has always done that well. Speak. Dunsmore. McCurdy. Smith to Cock. Pedro. He's onside. I don't see... Yep. 36th goal of the season for Pedro. That has to put the game out of sight now. Richie DeCock with the assist. I know he had a rough start to the season, Richie. But boy, has he come on in the second half and just blown us all away with his consistency. He's got a goal or an assist, I have to imagine, in almost every game that we've played. Or is at least involved in the majority of them. Granted, he's also on half the corners, so that happens. That tends to inflate your average rating for sure. But it doesn't take it away. Like Graham Ryan coming on and like bringing some solidity. Well done. We've secured promotion. We're going up, folks, to the championship. That has to be a huge lift on 100 points too. Dunsmore was the man of the match. Hell yeah. I think we should hateful with the promotion, blah, blah, blah. Zoltan. Hopefully he's punditing now. In the wake, there's a promotion Sky, but pressure from Sky, the praise the measure saying, well done. Tukwis revealed they're happy they have secured promotion. This sort of success they achieved from the beginning. Dunsmore, hey, well done. 17 unbeaten shows you what we've had to do. Shall we look? Okay. Okay. Wow. Really? 11 million pounds is a decent... I mean, that's what we had. But they're basically giving me 100,000 pounds in wage budget. I can really go nuts with contracts. That's very good. That's going to be able to do... We're going to be able to... Can I just see... I mean, we can really do some damage if we need to. That is really awesome. That probably is going to do a little bit to our scouting as well too. Hopefully when they get up to the championship, they'll let me start scouting at least Europe, because that would be the key. And then, oh, by the way, board. Can I get a new contract? Can I also start a coaching course? Let's see if they let me. So we are going... discuss the board. Let me go on a coaching course. After all I've done by raising the code pro, at least you could do this for me. The board will show more ambitious than I'm very disappointed. It's clear you have your card. Oh, good. They're going to let me go. Yep, Continental Pro. So we're studying for the highest license we can get. And I'm going to be offered a new contract. Perfect. Where does this leave us then? Well, we're coming back for Corby. It's Corby and year-end review. That's what it's going to be. I mean, we're promoted. We could go up as the league leaders. We probably will go up as title favorites. Because, let's be honest, Posh have 94 points. We have 100. We also have a game in hand on them. And we just played our toughest game. Because we've got left is Wigan, who's 7th. And we've got 12th, 22nd, 19th, and 20th. I think we're winning the league. and Corby in the semifinal. We're going to Wembley, folks, in like a competition that matters. By the way, is there a good payout? I can't believe Nottingham. Good way go, Nottingham Forest. By the way, is there a payout for like losing in the semifinal? Just £500,000. I could have made this so much money for this club. It's going to be great. 11 million. I can do some damage with 11 million pounds. Wow. All right, folks. So till Corby, I've been James. You've been you. This has been TGWPIS FC. It's not how good you are. It's how good you want to be. I'll see you for the FA Cup semifinal. Bye-bye.